Hello, we're here on the Croydon Constitutionalists Pubcast, episode number 7. We're here in the Skylark. I'm Mike Swadling and I'm with my co-host Dan Heaton. Dan, how are you? And the famous question, what are we drinking?
Hi Mike, I'm very well, thank you. London Broncos have beaten the Catalan Dragons today, so they are possibly going to not finish bottom, so that's excellent news. And we're in the Skylark today and we are drinking a Cosmic Brew by the J.W. Lee's Brewery. It can best be described as an amber ale with hints of lemon and citrus.
Fantastic, it's a very nice pint indeed. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the Croydon Constitutionalists. We've been here a year. We set up on the 7th of May 2018, we first set our website up. And on the 17th of June 2018, we sent our first email out to all of our subscribers. So we thought we'd talk a bit about a year in review and why we set up and what we do. So first of all, just going to quickly run through some things we've done in that past year. Published lots of articles on the Croydon Citizen. We've had lots of articles we've helped link to from the Daily Globe with Online. Loads of articles covering green issues, lots of Croydon Council entertainment budget, or more properly known as our Growth Fund, wasting from Croydon Council, Brexit, all sorts of things. We've promoted civil and free speech with the Coulson and Purley Debate Society. I've been on Sputnik Radio 11 times, and if I do say so myself, my favourite quote was describing Parliament as a viper's nest of traitors. We've had interviews published with Chris Mendes from the Foundation Party, Hong Wei from Croydon UKIP, and Sean Finch from the Libertarian Party. And we've even made the sacrifice of going to Berlin to gather some more information for you. And I made the personal sacrifice of interviewing the Libertarian Party of Orange County in California. We've done some street stalls, we've actually done some politicking, some hard stuff on the ground. We've held Brexit street stalls in Croydon, Addiscombe, Thornton Heath, Caterham and Wallington, and we lifted Sarah Jones's office. And we become the Leavers of Croydon, and we've had quite a few drinks out of that. And then a couple of bigger events we've done. Dan and I left UKIP, and that made the press locally. We made the press a couple of times. We had a load of big events. Brexit evening with Chris Philp and GLA member David Curtin. We hosted the Leavers of London in Croydon with Lucy Harris, now MEP, and Hugh Bennett of Guildo Fawkes. We had Taxpayers Alliance, public meeting and street stall. We're having another one of them, and that was in the Croydon Guardian, the Croydon Citizen and the Croydon Advertiser. And most recently we've had our debate for democracy. Really something we've always been aiming to do, representing a number of Brexit supporting parties and getting a range of political views out there. But that's kind of what we've done. Going back a bit, Dan, why did we set up in the first place?
So really, there are a number of groups that at a national scale will talk about freedom, liberty, free trade, freedom of speech, etc. But most of them will be a central London-based organisation, or will tend to organise themselves in large cities across the country, and again, predominantly London. And we saw there was an opportunity to spread that sort of message to the outskirts of London, if nowhere else. So we felt that people were going to be spreading that message certainly south of the river, and we felt we were a group of people that could assist in doing that. That was one of the reasons why we got, for example, the Leavers of Britain lady Lucy Harris down to Croydon. And I think it's no coincidence that shortly after that the Leavers of London became the Leavers of Britain, and the organisations were set up across the country, because we led the way on that really when we held an event at the Green Dragon with Lucy and a lot of the Leavers from Croydon and the rest of South London. And really that's what we've been trying to do. Unfortunately, over the past 12 months we've had to concentrate not entirely but predominantly on Brexit, simply because of the incompetence of the government. We would like to concentrate on other issues as well, and indeed we have done to a certain extent with the Taxpayers Alliance, and we will be doing a week from now in central Croydon. But I think we've done very well so far, and I think we've contributed towards the freedom of speech and the freedom of our country over the past 12 months.
That's it, and I think, Dan, you put it spot on. It's what can we do locally? Not talk about it, not just visit something in central London. What can we do locally? Get the taxpayers' rights out on our streets, write challenging articles in Croydon Council, because the local papers don't do it. There's no one else out there doing it. Both parties voted for a 5% council tax rise recently. What can we do to kind of highlight local parties that have a set of kind of freedom-loving beliefs, and we got some street stalls organised for Brexit. I think we've kept that campaign going in the borough, and it's not just us. It's thanks to all of you that have helped us. I mean, in no way is it just us. It's you attending those events really makes it happen and makes it worthwhile the effort of organising them in the first place. And of course, with those Brexit events, we also went out to Caterham and Wallington, so we'll try to spread around the area a little bit further. What would you like us to do? Do you want us to do more? It'd be great to hear from people. But Dan, anything that's really struck out as a highlight from the past year?
I suppose the aforementioned levers of London extension, if you like, but also the debate for democracy that we also held at the Green Dragon was fantastic. We had representatives from the SDP, the Foundation Party, the Democrats and Veterans, UKIP and the Libertarian Party there to put their case forward for why you should vote for their party in a post-Brexit Britain. As you said, they believe in this nation. Whilst they may disagree on other things, and that's fine. And we really need to move that debate on, which is why, yes, we will always campaign for Brexit, but it's been a bit disappointing that we've had to continue to do so. I guess in terms of Brexit, one of the highlights was the trip down to Caterham, where Sam Gyimah, who at one time thought he was going to become the leader of the Conservative Party, is the Member of Parliament, and we made it perfectly clear to the local residents what he's been up to, and they predominantly agreed with us that he is not the Member of Parliament for them.
Well, it's not just influencing politics locally, influencing politics nationally. That's what I like to see us doing. Of course, there's one thing I left off our list: podcasts and pubcasts. We're on YouTube, we're on Stitcher. I'm not good with this technology stuff. And we're on iTunes. Podcasts and pubcasts. We've had a great opportunity to interview a few people for them. So thank you for those that participated. We'd like to get more people on board. So again, if you're interested, let us know. We'll happily make the trip to a local venue to interview you and talk about your view on politics, your view on Brexit, whatever it might be. So Dan, anything you want to summarise from the last year and what we think we might be doing going forward?
Well, hopefully politics will sort itself out and we will leave ASAP from the European Union on the 31st of October the latest, and we can all move on as a country, and hopefully we'll produce a more democratic, freer country, both economically and socially. And we'll be certainly be putting forward the case of that both in Croydon, in London, and indeed further afield through our social media. What I'm really hoping for is for more people to get involved with us, locally and nationally, and to sort of spread the word that freedom is the way ahead.
Absolutely, a free nation with lower taxes, more free speech, and less government control in our lives. Well, thanks, Dan, and thank you all. And as we say, get in touch and get involved. Thanks, guys.
Cheers.